Alrighty, folks. I think we are live. That's one. Looks good. And the other one looking good. Let me get the add-ons up so it makes sense why I have the camera where it's at. Actually, let me just do that. Nope. Now I gotta do this. There we go. Alrighty, folks. Well, happy Easter to everyone. I forgot to put it in the title for the stream, but if you know, you know. Hope everyone is having a great holiday for now, or as of now, for their Easter, spending time with their family, eating food, all that fun stuff. Today, I got the 50 crafting. I got some other skills worked on as well. As you can see here, I did a little work on some other skills. So what I'm going to do is I have molds. I thought I had the right thing. Ruby amulets and sapphires. Okay, so apparently we don't need the silver. We do need some cosmic essence though for enchanting these very soon new necklaces that I'm gonna have. They're gonna be my best in slot for a minute until I get something really good. Sapphire. And then ruby. And there we go. The amulets of strength and the amulets of magic are now mine. So I'm going to be going to kill some dragons. So I'm going to be using the amulet of magic. Big surprise. To go take these people out. But I do have my amulet of strength now, which I'll put over here with the other stuff. I'm going to bring this stuff, and I'll be happy if I'm probably not going to need chaos runes. Might be high alching some stuff, but we'll have to see. But first things first, we're going to go over to Taltekin. It's going to take a while. I haven't done the quest yet to unlock the new other zones. I will be working on some quests throughout throughout next week a little bit when I have time. But ultimately, I'm still working towards the crafting, but I want to work on the prayer as well. To be able to try and at least get a little bit more prayers today. Some prayer levels. I know there's quests that I can do for prayer, but I just rather be training my magic on the dragons because I did complete the Hand in the Sand quest. So all I need to do now is get the 66 magic, and then I can go buy the mystic robes and the building, which will require some money, but I have plenty of ideas for money, so I haven't really been spending a lot of money. I mainly been trying to work on ways they can build it on the Iron Man account. And I got to 50 because I can now do mahogany birdhouses, which is nice. But I haven't really farmed a lot of mahogany logs, so I'll be going to farm some as well over here in Varlamore as well, over by the wonderful Taltekin. That is the place to be at for right now, because I'm going to be going into this dungeon over here, the dragon nest, and then I can farm mahogany over there. Right, that one tree right there is pretty close to a bank, so I'm pretty excited. Plus, there's the crab, and I was able to do a little bit of farming at the crab today, which is nice. So that helped push me up a little bit for the crafting levels as well. So I'm super excited to know that I actually can um, make a difference at the crab. Oh, unfortunately, those limparts are down. And I did the plant my first hardwood trees. I know there's more that I can do if I did the quest over here. Where is it? The ripping the tail of a lily pad labor dispute. I know if I do that, I'll be able to get a fourth one, and then I think there's a fifth one on one of the islands as well for sailing. The Laguna Aurora, I think, has it for the hardwood tree. So there's 5 total. I have 3. I'm okay with 3 because I don't have a lot of the seeds as of now, but there's going to be more chances for me to get some more, especially if I want to do some more winter tot. And then because I did plant 3 teak trees, I think that should hopefully get me close to 45 farming so I can start unlocking the farming contracts and the farming guild. That is the dream, one could say, is to eventually get into the farming guild. I need to work on getting my fairy rings. So I think I have at least 2 or 3 quests to work towards unlocking fairy rings. But the main reason why I want to get some prayers is so I can start taking on a little bit more challenging bosses like the Barrows brothers. Something tells me I'm going to be there for a minute to try and work towards getting some better gear for all my classes. Magic, ranged, and melee. We're going to take our mountain guide friend over to Auburnvale, and then we'll take the Auburnvale canoe down over to Taltecan. This is the way. I think I just need to go this way, right? Nope, I need to go down the opposite direction that I was going. Okay, that's all right. Luckily, these dragons can be safe spotted, and I'm going to be using Water Strike to fight them. For the most part, if I happen to go through all of my mine runes, then I will go over the Chaos runes, or I will go to Guardian's Rift, or to the Mine Altar. You know, we'll get creative. We'll find a way. Did get myself some strength and attack levels today. I was battling the crab a little bit, so I'm so happy that I got my amulet of strength now, because that means I'll be able to do even more melee power. Oh hell, there's people fighting the crab right now. What a surprise. Alright. So in theory, I need to go over here. And I made it. Okay, we made it to the spot. This is the spot. And now we just fight dragons, and I brought my law runes for telegrab if I need to. But luckily I didn't really take any hits. I'll leave the magic one on for a little bit more magic accuracy to help out. But yep, I'll be needing plenty of dragon bones, so I probably shouldn't have brought as much food, but once we fill up, we'll fill up. Simple as that. And I'm just going to take the stuff. Oh, you got me there a little bit. That's all right. Man, first Dragon Bone on the account. Jeez. The one of many. There we go. Fish on the board. Blue Dragons. Along with all the master farmers that I've been stealing from to get their seeds and stuff. I'm going to take everything that I can, so we'll be doing fewer trips, I guess, overall. And because I'll be doing fewer trips, I can take a be more generous with my prayer. All right, let's see what we get from this one. Oh my goodness, 10 damage. Got hurt there a little bit, buddy. Good thing I did come prepared with some food. Not just my cheapy old +5 healing food. I bought some +9 and 12, you know. Taking this seriously, or as seriously as I can. But yeah, let's see. For prayer, to get the 43, I'll need a lot of bone shards, it seems. Ouchie, geez. Well, you are helping me. So I do have to say thank you for helping make more space, but I wish y'all just wouldn't hit me as hard, but I understand. Y'all are pretty powerful dragons. They're practically double my combat level almost right now. Put that on. Almost there. Oh, there we go. We got some steel plate legs. That's something different. I can turn that into gold, which is nice. There we go. First high alchemy or higher alchemy of the stream. So we might leave after this one right now, since we did get a good amount of stuff for our little trip here. So I'll be a little more generous with the magic, with the mystic lore on. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. I'm out. I'm leaving. Chill. I mean, you know how I'm right now. I got my stuff. I'm going. Okay, I got this little shortcut right here, so that's nice. Helping me get back over here to the bank, which is not that far away. So yeah, I'll just deposit. Let's see. So we're gonna leave the runes at the bottom. And then the food's gonna stay at the top, and then we're just gonna bring back all the other stuff. Deposit all the other stuff. There we go. All right, and we're just gonna keep on repeating that until we get enough bone shards. We need to go over here in order to process them along this area. Actually, I think it's over here. The Teo mat. Yep. I'm trying to find out where was that video that I saw. Or no, I can just use the wiki. All right, so let's see, where is it? All right, so it's 58 bones for each one. I have some bones already. So I have 1,600. We need about 4,500, I think is what it's saying total. And we're going to get a couple hundred per one that we do here. So, yeah. Not bad, not bad. Could have been worse. I can't do the Sunfire yet because I don't have that. Wish I had the Zealot Rose, but part of me just doesn't really want to do the whole song and dance for that to get it. Any minute now, the dragon will be going down. Probably this blast right there to do it. Let's see, is it going to be worth jumping out now, or should I wait a little bit? I guess we'll wait. We'll wait after this one goes. I remember people doing this in the Tavernly Dungeon as well, but I guess this is a lot easier to get to than Tavernly Dungeon. This is a lot shorter steps. Still dangerous, of course. But, you know. There we go. Mission successful. So let's see if I get. Let's do the math, shall we? Calculator. Well, we'll come back to this in a little bit. Ooh, we got an adamant full helm. I think I already have one, right? I do. I got that one from a clue scroll, though. So this one I just got from a drop. So that means that's profit, or I can hold on to it. All right, so here we go. Calculator time, since we're back to fighting a dragon. So we need 4550 minus 1590. 1590. And then it's 50 something. What is it, 58? And then you divide that by 58. So I just need to get 51 bones. That's going to be easy peasy to do. A total of 51 dragon bones in order to get enough of the bone shards without blessing with the sunfire wine in order to help out. So that's good. This reminds me of the fire dragon farm. Maybe the blue dragons will be generous to me. Give me something cool. Thank you for not attacking me or dealing damage when you were attacking me. And who knows, he might get at least close to 60 magic, or at least maybe 1 level of magic today working towards this. I don't know if we'll get two levels of magic. Since we are working on getting into the higher level of magic, it is my highest combat stat. As of now, it's not my highest stat overall. We know that the fire making is the king of that, because it's the king of the easy semi-AFK chill way that they can train skills, which is nice. I'll do a little flex on this to help out. And all this blue leather is going to help out in the future once I can start making it in the gear as well. So you better bet your sweet patootie that we're going to be saving our blue dragon hide here that we get. Oh my goodness, that was a fire hit. Wow, okay. You managed to resist some of the dragon fire. I think that's because I have the Book of the Fire with me. So that's good. Well, that instantly gave me a lot more space. Still very dangerous. Would not recommend doing it. But a lot of space. Probably would have taken a lot less damage if I had Protect from Magic on as well. I'm happy that I unlocked that on my own without going through this method. Come on, one more good hit. That should do it, right? Yeah. Jeez, that fire did a little baby fire right there. I'm going to high out that because I do have a better axe and mithril. I actually have 2 adamant axes, thank you very much. Bought one from the Auburnvale Axe Shop, and then I got one from a Clue Scroll. So glad that I brought food with me. Because if I didn't bring food, then I would have had to leave a lot sooner. I might have been leaving in not the way that I wanted to, you know? Leave it up to your imagination there. Here we go. Ooh, that was a big hit there. I could tell. That one hurt a little bit, you know? All right, yeah, thanks for not using Dragon Breath on me. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Bam, one more good hit. No, that's not going to do it. A little bit stronger than that. Still a little bit better than that. No, that one did the job. Okay. Let's see. So, if I want to keep on going, I'm going to have to make some space. So, I'm going to have to high out the axe. And then probably the... Yeah. And then I was going to think about keeping the helmet, but I think I'm just going to get rid of the helmet for space because I need the money more than I need the inventory that is taken up right now. Saving the Tarum for strength potions for easy XP or, you know, from stuff in the future if I want to do max stream mixology. I'm going to put myself through that challenge. Alright, yeah, I'm fine with just going from here. Alright, see y'all later, dudes. Don't mind me. Just walking out. That's crazy. Alright. Let me go here as well. And Blue Dragon. Let's see, what are the rare drops? It can drop the Dragon Spear, the Shield Left Half, Rune Spear, Key Fragments, which I do like, Gems, Talisman, Javelin, a lot of some other adamant gear potentially, bones, you know, it's not a whole bunch of stuff, but you know, they got some rare stuff they can drop. Can drop also the Ensouled Dragon Head. I don't know if it's gonna drop a Frozen Tear. Nope. Can't drop from there, and I don't think you can drop from yet. Can't drop the Toothy Key Half as well yet, but it can drop Hard Glue Scrolls as well, which is nice. Even though I think I'm pretty set on high Hard Glue Scrolls because I'm not strong enough yet to be able to take and run them, but that's all right. I might be trying to do my birdhouse runs as well, even though it does take me about, what is it, like close to 7 or so minutes to do it, mainly because there's a lot of the running, but I want to get these dragon bones done first before I do another birdhouse run. And I want to take and chop down some more mahogany trees, because I think I only have enough to do like one more left, right? We're gonna go with, yeah, I have to do one more birdhouse run, and then I have to go get some more. So not looking too hot on the overall amount of stuff for that. Easy, another lobster right there used up. I wonder about red dragons. Practically the same thing. I guess it's not until you start getting into the different metal dragons maybe it gets better. Or is it the black dragons, I think? Yeah, for some reason the black dragon just occasionally has the draconic visage and the dragon medium helmet, and it can drop a dragon stone. So not fair that you just have better drops, and we're just gonna leave that over there for now, since it wanted to be like that. Oh no, not again. Be back on camera in a little bit. Let's see. So back to this dragon. We'll turn on some prayer. We'll do a little prayer thing here to help kill it faster with the mystic lore. Chill out, buddy. Chill. Brother, chill. You'll get your time soon enough, just like everybody else. All right, there we go. Another lobster down. There we go. We got our first water runes. That's cool. Ouch. I have plenty of water runes though, which is nice. So I don't have to worry too much about those. Alright, there we go. Camera is back. Come on, give us some good drops. Definitely going to be a couple more trips back here to get enough of the bones that we need in order to get our prayer level, but that's okay. I'm still reading up on that right now. So 1 jug of blessed wine is used for every 400 bone shards. So I need about I need a couple of them. All right, here we go. That is our next piece of food. What I was thinking about doing was just coming here, doing a whole bunch of high alking, waiting out the 10 minutes of the aggro timer, and then I could just go pick them up easier. Because I made a whole bunch of gold bracelets because they're worth their weight in gold, pun intended. I have like close to 300, I think, or like 200 and something. Let me see. Yeah, I have close to 200. Yep, right there. 199 gold bracelets. I'm sure that'll take me a couple of minutes to try and process those with the higher alchemy. I'll, of course, bring a fire staff instead of using fire runes for here, but something I can potentially do to help extend my trip or make it a little bit more safer along the way. Come on. Come on. A couple more hits. Okay, that did the job. Oh, there we go. We got an ensouled dragon head there. I can't use this forever. I'm probably going to high alch it, honestly. It's probably better value to me right now just to get turning into that, even though I know in the future it's worth like a bunch of prayer experience. But by the time that I'm high enough magic to be able to use expert reanimation, it's not going to matter. I already have prayer down pat through other methods, so if I was a main, I would 100% just throw it on the auction house because it's worth a lot of money. Because a lot of people like training their prayer pretty fast, and using ensouled dragon heads is one of the fastest ways if you have the magic power and the resources to do it, of course. And I might get rid of the water runes too, because I don't feel like they're actually helping out as well. Water blast. You can't do jack squat. Because I have the power of these boulders. Or these stalagmites, or whatever we want to call these things, to protect me from you heading over here. Because if I get rid of this, and that'll give me enough to have enough more room to take out one more dragon. One more dragon, Jackie. Let's see. We're just gonna do this for now. Do that, and we're just gonna go because of the Marintil. Yep, alright. Yep, definitely was there for more than 10 minutes, so that changed the aggro timer 100% there. Because none of them had no interest in me after that. But I also wanted to give an update that I have 3 uncut dragon zones now, plus I have 1 crystal key, so that's 4. So I think I'm pretty much set on dragon zones for the proper gear to turn into all of them right now, or at least I'm way ahead of schedule, because I will most likely be buying more bags of gems. Alright, so 1 staff of the fire. Get all this. Bring them with me. I think that's where it's located at. No, it's right there. It's the one next to it. Okay. Well, here we go. Back to the cave, but we're gonna do some high alching for a couple of minutes, so we can not have to worry about the NPC aggro timer stuff. We'll see. Maybe I'll get to these before 10 minutes. Maybe I got the high alch hands. Got those reflexes, you know? Alright, this should help me going there originally. There we go. Your prayers resist some of the dragon fire. Thank you. Since the 7 was resisted. Alright. Oh, it was here. Oh, that's fine. And now I just don't have to take and move. This is going to be a good amount of money right here. What is this? 64,000, 65,000 gold I'm going to get. I got plans for it. That still give me a chance for my health to regenerate a little bit, even though it's not going to be too much of a problem once I get it done. But yeah, that's why, like, if I really wanted to train smithing more, I can just buy a whole bunch of gold bars, iron bars, and other stuff. Smelt them with the superheat. And then turn the stuff into gold, and they make money they're worth to go buy. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily worth, but it would make it enough money to continue the cycle of doing that, which is world hopping, buying nature runes, buying gold ore, buying other stuff, making stuff with that high alch and that to make the money back to kind of fuel the system. It may not be the best system, but hey, you know, this is going to help me a lot with my magic by doing higher alchemy. You know, this is, what is it? 65 magic a pop right here, guaranteed. There's no like, oh, it might be 64, 63. It's guaranteed to be 65 every single time. And according to this, you know, If I cast it another 75 more times, I will get the 58 magic. But also I'll be casting magic attacks too, which is pretty helpful. And that will also help towards it. We're leveling up. So something tells me we're going to be getting it in 58 magic today. It's just a hunch. A strong hunch, I should say. I've already been here for about 2 or 3 minutes so far, and I'm already about, or close to about a fourth of the way done. So definitely 10 minutes is doable. This is going to be exciting for whenever I decide to do the doing the fletching method, which is the same way as the crafting method. But I'd much rather do the crafting method than the fletching method right here. So that means I can probably make a lot of emerald bracelets in the future. Or an emerald and sapphire jewelry that can high up to a lot of money, and I'll be using that money to buy the mystic gear most likely, or other stuff that I can't come to cross paths where I need the monies for stuff. I'm looking forward to getting the mystic gear though in the near future, not too far away. I might just go until I level up to get the next magic level, and then go attack the dragons maybe. Because that'll have been about, what is it, about like 5 or 6 minutes or so. Come on, 24 left. Getting closer to this magic levels. Alright, here we go. We are down to needing 10 left. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. 58 magic has been attained. What have we learned? Watchtower teleport once I can do that, and then the first of the fancy spellbook spells for the ice one. Alright. I see you, game. Would help if I had my right staff on to cast magic attacks. There we go. Just being chilling with that for now. Oh yeah. Should take him out, right? I think I would be blessed with a good spawn there. So I can just go back here and just start blasting this guy, and he can't do anything. And get a little closer, because he can't go past this area right here. Or even this one. The Dwagon. The Wizard. Farmerman. Kevo versus the Dwagon. A tale as old as time. Man versus dragon. They learned the hard way that charging at dragons with spears or swords or weapons isn't really good because of their biting attacks and their fire or projectile attacks they can do. So the wizards had found a great source of value over times by being able to cast magic attacks that are hurting them. But of course, there's some dragons that are impervious to magic attacks, but range or arrows or other types of attacks can work as well. So it just depends on the dragon what works best for them or to defeat them. Oh wow! I thought we were friends. Apparently we weren't. It hasn't been quite 10 minutes yet. Still got like 3 minutes. That's fine. At 52 HP right now. We're probably gonna get to 53 tonight. That'd probably be the goal. More HP, the better. That means I can thieve for longer from those master farmers. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of Harlander because I was finally able to make my super or ultra compost now, thanks to the access to the volcanic ash. And I had the herbivore ready to be able to make the compost potions. I just needed to get the volcanic ash and then make the potions. Let's see, where are we at right now? 22 out of how many is it? 50, 51, and it might not even be a whole 51 I need because I do have some other lower level bones in my inventory. I have regular bones and big bones as well that I can use. And now the big bones and the regular bones are going to be like 1 to 4 for each one, I think. So it's not going to be that much, but it's going to be something. With those 82 big bones. I'll knock it down a couple pegs on how many I need here into the 40s at least. The main question is do you think I have the mind runes in order to take him out, or should I be doing more prayer flicking? I'm actually going to bring some of these. Hello there. Step on up. Yep, I can use that for weapon poison in the future, it looks like. Because I will be getting a dragon dagger in the future, rather it be from a rare drop or when I finally do Fairy Tale Part 2, and then I'm going to make a weapon poison, and I'm going to poison the dagger. The DDS, or the Dragon's Dagger spec, is a very popular one to use because it's one of, I guess it's the free to play way of getting a triple hit special attack. Potentially, of course, they all hit and you get good rolls on it. And having it poison is important. If they can be poisoned, then that's extra dot damage over time. Alright, let's see, what did we get here? A mithril kite shield. Okay, I don't think I have one. I have a mithril square shield, I think. But the kite shield, I think we're going to be turning that into some gold. I think, because, you know, that's 1,300 gold right there. And that's an extra space, too. So, part of me doesn't really need the blue dragon skills, because I might drop that as well. Just because I need all the space I can get to get the bones, because that means less trips I have to do here. And I can bring back more bones. So nice to have the Amulet of Magic, though. So I got, was it 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of gear technically to replace that will give me some magic stuff in the future. When I get the 66 magic, I'll be able to get at least 2 of them right here with these. The ring is going to be probably pretty difficult to get. And then the cape, I'm going to have to do the stuff for the cape as well, which is wilderness contents, which I'm not looking forward to. But hey, that's plus 10 magic right there for the Major Arena 1 cape, which is still a lot of magic right there, especially for an Iron Man. I'm probably going to need that if I want to. Ooh. We got a grimy Renar weed, so that is fantastic. Let me turn this into gold real quick. Yummy, yummy 65 magic. Drop this right there, because we're definitely not going to need that. And continue on with our water blast attacks. But yeah, I think World Titan's not going to be hard. The only thing that I want to have ready before World Titans is ready is getting my prayer enough so I can have prayer moth potions. That's what I really want to do. So I'm going to be doing some more hunter rumors so I can get the hunter meat as the reward. I have made my small fur pouch already, so I can take and use that to hold more fur. I think the meat one's going to be further on in the crafting / hunter availability for it. So that's also why I'm excited to try and work towards getting crafting higher as well. Especially when I can start making the battle staffs. That's when the money's going to start flowing in. But we can clean the Grenar too, which is nice. Oh, would you look at that? A steel battle axe. That looks like some more money to me. That's what I see right there. I'll do that later. But love the Renar weed. So happy that I can finally start cleaning it because I got the 25 herb lore today by making some compost potions. And I did a whole bunch on my adventures today going to and from family for there. I just did a whole bunch of thieving because that was probably the easiest thing I could do while I was traveling in the car. It didn't require too much effort required for it. So I think I got like I think I got like 8 or 9 Harlander seeds today. I got a couple of Renar, some Snapdragon. You know, we got some good stuff from our thieving session. You know, it's looking pretty okay. So our herbs, our seed stash isn't amazing, but I think it's doing really good. All right, so yep, we're at the point here now where we have the water runes, man. The water runes just slowing us down, man. We're going to have to tell you to hit the road. Because there's no way that I'm going to be leaving the leather behind. And if I'm back here within a minute, I can come pick it up as well and bring it back. Which, depending on how it goes, it should be pretty doable to do that. Ooh, that was a 12. Man, that dude got wrecked right there. That's all I got to say. When you see the big splash damage right there, that's how you know you're doing good. Alright, almost done. Oh, there we go. There's another one right there. Bet you weren't expecting another one of those so soon. Alright. Let's see, what do we get? Drop the water runes right there. And we'll be back. Pretty good haul right there. And then we'll have a chance to high out the rest of these. There might be some more stuff I can high out too, because apparently it'll be around 100 or so. Well, it's going to take more than 100 or so to get to the next level. Let me see what I can do. Oh, the crab was right there. All right, let's see. All but one. Take all that. Take this. Take that. We can hold on to one of these. Yeah, I think that's the best that I got right now, I think, for my chest is steel. So I'll eventually be making a mithril chest, I think, to help replace it in the future. Those aren't really worth it. I think those are just holding on for quests. These are worth it, though. The steel scimitar, so I'll just take all but one. Like holding on to the lower tier weapons that I had starting out with. Let's see, there's anything else here that I have of value that I can hire alchemy. Doesn't look like it. That's not really worth it. We're still looking though. Still a little more window shopping to do, you know. It's funny that the rune arrows are actually pretty good to do it. But no, that'll be it. Alright, you know what, this time we're actually going to refill our prayer points a little bit here. I'm actually curious to see how much magic that I have with this gear on right now. I have 35, so that plus 10 would bring me immediately up to 45 with the cape. Wow. And I think you need like 70 or high 60 magic in order to not splash on the thingy-mobobbers, the minions. But it also reminds me I don't have 45 jugs of wine, so I can either go buy wine or I can make it myself. And I'm thinking about making it myself, because I've been working on doing the recipe for a disaster quest. I've been lucky enough to have a grape shop spawns in the place for me. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I can just world hop and get that spawn if I really wanted to, or I can just wait a little bit. I was doing some cooking yesterday, so that's how I got up to 59 cooking. I think I have enough in my inventory to get me the 60 through all the Brutus cows, because I still have more steaks I can cook. So that's really cool for that. This is just all stuff for Brutus, or just stuff for the adventures turning into magic and magic and gold. So yeah, I need close to 300 in order to get a whole nother level, which we'll do. Not all today, I don't think. I could though. I could go on the crafting bench because I do have a good amount of uncut or cuts. I got 142 emeralds, 147 sapphires. See, I literally do have. I can make enough jewelry today if I wanted to, but that would require me to take and make more gold bars in order to take and get me to another magic level. Easy peasy, easy. I can do it. I know I can do it. And I don't even have to craft all that because I still have 89 other bracelets plus these that I'm doing right now to help me out. So yeah, the magic is not the challenging part. It's just taking time. I'll probably have to do like close to 2,000 or so higher alchemy in order to get there. But you know, this is why we have the power of this. So if we wanted to get the 66, that's over double what I need right now. So it'd be, I'd have to cast higher alchemy 4,096 times, which is definitely doable. That sounds like a 2-weeker right there. I mean, you can most likely do it in a week's time if you really wanted to. But I guess that's kind of like the time frame that I want to try and get, so I can try and do some more challenging stuff on Iron Man. Give myself a week to try and train some of my skills higher, maybe get some better gear. Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Fossil Island. I'm gonna kill some of the snakes there, so I can get some better ranging gear for snakeskin gear for my ranging gear, because I don't really have that good ranging gear either. I'm like, oh my goodness, we have a little bit of Houston, we have a problem kind of thing here. It's like, well, barrows in theory shouldn't be that difficult because I'm mainly gonna be doing magic. So I might want to get my Mage Arena 1 cape to help out, but I'm going to see what I can do without it, just when I have my 43 prayer, because I will have access to the death rune spells, which is nice. My magic is high enough right now. As you can see here, I can use the Earth Blast, Wind Blast. I'm not at Fire Blast yet, but I also have Water Blast able, but I don't really need Fire. I mainly just need the Wind the Blast. So that's thanks to Guardians of the Rift and Clue Scrolls or just other stuff, finding random stuff on the ground when I was going on adventures and stuff, picking up stuff. I think I got some death runes that way. Let's see. I got exactly 420 death runes. That's pretty funny. But we're almost up to 100,000 gold that we're going to make from higher alchemy and just picking it up off the ground. I think once we get to 1,000, I can start the dragon slaying once again. So that shouldn't be too far away since I'm getting 330 a pop here. At least put me close to the green halfway mark for the next magic level. And almost all of my HP's regenerated, or a good amount of it so far from doing this, which is nice. Oh, we're getting close. About 7,000 gold away. It's like 20 something more higher alchemies. And something tells me I'll be visiting the Motherlode mines once again for mining, but I do want to also work on my mining gloves. But I'm not in that much of a hurry because I think I just need to get mining level a couple higher levels for a lot of the other quests. I know achievement diary stuff may be different for mining stuff for that in the long term, but I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to just work on getting better gear. Of course, having higher mining level means you have access to better ores to make better stuff, but that means I still have to work on smithing to get that better, to make the better gear. And crafting, of course. You know, they work hand in hand for getting my gear upgrades. Because something tells me I'll be getting some magic gear upgrades from crafting in the future. Once I can finally do that. Alright, almost there, folks. One more higher elk. And we did it. We got 100k. Alright. We're finally ready to start slaying the dragons. Would help if I had the right staff on. So that brings me up to 178k plus this. I have pretty much about 200k or almost 200k worth of in raw gold, which is nice. Building it back up because I did buy the ship. That cost practically majority of the gold that I had to buy the ship. But I'm happy that I got the ship, even though I hardly use it so far. Haven't done a lot of salvaging. I've just been working on other stuff because I feel like my sailing's okay where it's at. I definitely need to work on my Slayer more. Slayer, crafting, smithing, herb lore, you know, construction, you know, the whole 9 yards. Ooh, we actually got some law runes. That is nice. Here, let me go right here and just shoot you right there, buddy. Those all 3 law runes, and how much are they going to pop right now? 128 apiece. And you can high alchemy for 144. That's crazy. So I made over 400 gold just if I wanted to just high alch it. That's crazy. But I would never do that for law runes. I use them so much for teleports. That reminds me I have to do the Troll Stronghold quest to be able to start getting them from Guardians of the Rift, because it's quest locked behind that one. That was something new. I didn't know about that before, because I've hardly tried to take and make law runes on my main until I've already completed a lot of quests, I believe. So it's good to know. They're like, oh, no. You want this, you gotta do that. Ooh, a mithril spear. I can't believe y'all are still angry at me. Wait, does this have the ability, or is it only the halberd? Let me look this up. Okay. Alright, please don't attack me. I was pretty certain that I've been here long enough. Yeah, there we go. I guess that guy just didn't like me for some reason. And I walked up for that one myself. So I take responsibility for that, but I'm not going to be eating food. Only if I was lower health, I would. So yeah, so the spear does still has a one attack range. It's the halberd or halabardo that is the weapon that can have a 2-1. So I'm trying to find out where I can get one at, or a good one, without having to make one. And apparently I can only get them in priftinous areas, which is a gigantic boo, because that means I have to do something else in order to get to it. Or I can kill monsters, of course, to get them as well, you know. If I wanted to get the legendary Dragon Halabardo, drop some Zulra. You can get it from the Corrupted Gauntlet as well, and you can get it from a Reward Casket Master as well. And apparently you can buy them as well at the same places that I said before. Wow. What a surprise. Really wasn't, but, you know, part of me wanted to be surprised. Alright, come on, give me something good, please. You know what? Any herb is a benefit, even a Guam, because we're gonna turn this thing into Guam tar in the future, or make some Guthix rest out of it. We're gonna get some use out of it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. It's gonna get put to work. I'm not that low on, or not in that much of a hurry where I'm gonna drop that. If I was a main, I would 100%. Like, I'm still contemplating dropping these water runes. I'm definitely going to be higher alching this spear in order to take and, you know, just get that 500 gold, you know. It's nice. Add it to the pockets. And, you know, get more space that way. But this is usable. And, you know, apparently from few stories that I've heard, herb lore is one of the probably challenging things for Iron Man. If they don't like it, it's going to be a challenge for anybody. Like, I'm sure some people love smithing, and I'm just like, y'all are kind of built different. I don't know how y'all can like smithing. For me, it's like I like the stuff that I get from smithing, but I don't actually like the smithing process because it's just a little bit different, you know. Not necessarily bad because it's different, but it's just different to me. Come on. We're already past the halfway mark. So we have 31 in the bank. We have 6 right now, so we're going to get 7 to get the 38. And then we're going to get the 39 or potentially 40 total. So we'll only have to do like, I think if we're lucky, we get done in one trip because we have more stuff to turn into the Blessed Bone Shards over there. Yeah, my goal is to try and get this done in one more trip coming here. Killing the dragons. I don't mind killing the dragons. Don't get it wrong. I love killing dragons, especially if I want to get higher levels, because, like, you know, I'll need 44 for Eagle Eye and 45 for Mystic Might. And then, you know, the beloved Redemption. And then once I start getting to Persevere and onward, then we start getting into the hard part. To be able to unlock Chivalry and Piety, and mainly I think Chivalry, Piety, and Persevere I think are locked behind this stuff. Nah, man, they're trying to do the emotional feels on me with giving me more water runes, which it kind of works, because I'm usually a sucker if they give me more of the stuff. But the thing is, like, I just don't need water runes that bad. I'd much rather have another attempt to go get another Dragon Bone and Dragon Hide. Unless they gave me something really good for like a 3-drop here, then I'm most likely gonna high out this and drop that and continue on. This reminds me of slaying frost dragons because you're just safe spot killing them. Alright, so let's do this. Get the monies. And we're just going to start taking out the next one. Look at the other guy's like, hey dude, move out the way. This guy's attacking me. I need to go over there and see what's up. He's like, alright dude. Good luck. Big damage. Wow. Come on. There we go. That should do it, right? Yep. 100% taking those. And we're getting out of here. We might be back in time to get you, buddy. We'll see how it turns out. We're built like it. And they help answer the question for the one I proposed earlier. Was, do you think I have enough mind runes in order to get the prayer levels? The answer is yes. I probably have enough to get maybe a couple more levels if I really wanted to continue to do this method. But I'm just going to get the 43 so I can start trying some stuff. Wait a minute, sir. Let me just get here. You can arrest me soon. Alright. Alright, that's fine now. Better be a gym for this. Oh, it's a sapphire. Yep. That's on one of the wait where I was close to here, so I can just deposit this stuff and get the sapphire. And go whoopee, 4050 crafting XP right there. We take those. And now we're going to dash back over to the other place to see if we can get those water runes back in time before they despawn. And high out to 28, and I think we're just going to just full send for the rest because we'll have more space because we'll have this cleared. Oh, we can get it. We got the water runes. Successfully saved them. We're just going to keep them. We're going to go start blasting out the gate. We're not going to wait. Nope. Just straight attack. This is the way. Almost done. Oh wow, we actually got some nature runes. That's nice, 15 nature runes. I do appreciate that very much. So let me look at this. Let me go surface, go over the Valamore. So, in theory, how am I supposed to get here? This is my question. I need to do a quest to unlock the Quetzal teleports, which I might need to do to make it easier for me to actually find out how to get here. Or maybe I should just go exploring and try and get it that way. Let me take a yonder. Because this bridge is broken here. I do have an agility shortcut. This agility shortcut could work. Because normally they'll show me on the map if I can't make the agility shortcut. Normally they'll have like a red line through it. Let's see, because I'm sure there's some over here that I can't go through yet. Yeah, it shows the levels for this one, but why not this one? Here we go, rocks level 47, I guess. So, well, that does check out. I am higher than 47 agility, so that'll be the way then, because it looks like I can just walk up here. Or we're gonna find out after this trip here if this is doable, if this truly is the way. I think there's a bank over there. I'm really hoping there's a bank over there. Oh, it's not, so I'm going to have to bring everything noted and then spend money on to unnoted. So, okay, we'll do that. We'll bring the bones, the large bones, and the dragon bones. All the bones. Alright, well that is deserving of my last two lobsters right there. Because that hurt a lot. So now we're definitely going to have enough space. 2 more spaces have been cleared up thanks to a very angry dragon doing or casting some fireball jutsu that was super effective on me. All right. That is done. All right, here we go. Let's run over to get it. That's fine. Y'all hitting me is fine. When the big guys hit me, it's not fine. Little guys, you know, sure, that hurt a little bit. Those little pecks. If I was on a blue dragon task, I'd definitely kill the baby blue dragons because that'd be a lot easier, even though I'd get a lot less Slayer XP. But I don't think I'm able qualified yet in order to get that. Come on, good damage. I love it when I use the tier 2 and I get a straight miss. Fire runes? What? I'm kind of tempted to drop these as well, and I feel like that is an insult. Or you know what? I'll actually use them, you know, to cast on this to high out that. There we go. 53 HP has been achieved. Where are we at? So we need, if we get 1 prayer level, 1 defense, 1 attack, either one of those, defense, attack, HP, strength, and prayer. Well, actually, no. HP is not going to count. There is no HP here. Showing that. No, it is. You had the 1 defense, 1 hit points. I guess that is HP. It's the old way of saying HP. Or the non-abbreviated way of saying HP. Is this little guy going to annoy me? Yep, the little guy's gonna give me a. I'm not gonna take you out, buddy. I mean, I'm tempted to because you keep on annoying me. I might just world hop, or just figure out a way. I don't want to take you out. Come on. There we go. That had to do it. Yeah, we're gonna do this so I don't have to worry. There we go. Come on, stop hitting flat 7s and 8s. I believe, game. You got this. They're weak to water. Show them extra magic accuracy. There we go. Nice 10. And then followed by a 1. And then another one. I'm going to go out to get it. Yeah, no, come on, follow me. You get stuck right here. Yep, there we go. Okay, now we did it. We win. Yep, he's stuck here. I can get the rest of the stuff that I need. Oh no, it wasn't a clean amount necessary. I need another 3 more fire wounds when they cast it manually, but I'll just drop the 2 off the ground. At least they gave me some stuff. I think this is actually going to be the last kill here, and then I'm just going to go because I'll have enough with what I have right now, plus what I have in my bank. All right, thank you, dragons. Appreciated the time. Y'all take care now. I'll be back. Don't worry, in the future I will. All right. I don't want to do this. I can take this back here, but then I have to run up here and take the mountain guide back. That might not be... Yeah, I take this boat. That's going to bring me up here. And then this will bring... Then I'll walk up there. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get all the bones and other stuff ready for this first. For the trip. So that is going to take a little bit of prep time to do that because I don't have enough jugs of wine. I wonder if I can buy wine from the cooking store here, or the general store that they have here. Well, yep, there we go. Jugs of wine right here. They got stew, tea, meat pies, all kinds of stuff. Vodka, rum, whiskey, okay. So let's go back to the calculator, see how many we need roughly for this. Actually, I can just make my own wine first. So let me just deposit all this stuff first. Don't worry about it. Just everything. Then we're gonna do grapes, and then jugs. As one does, fill jugs from the fountain. So cool, I might have enough grapes now to take and do what I need to do with it. This will be a decent amount of cooking XP that I'll get as well. Because I have a couple of jugs in my inventory, I think, of wine. If not, I can always just go buy some more if I need to. But I think I have enough between what I have here and what I got there. I shouldn't need more than this. I need the money. And then I need the bone shards that I have. And then we're just going to get 20. I think 20 of these will make up the remaining amount. And there's the 2,000 cooking XP for turning them into wine. And now we're going to begin on our adventures to go to the place. So we're going to take our first trip. Let me go up this way. Do a little parkour over this place right here. Every little bit of agility counts. Yep, and then I think I'm just going to go this way. I'm going to try and take this agility shortcut over this way. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, then we will figure out what to do. Oh, I need a chisel. Well, there's a chisel over there. I'm just gonna go walk to the. I'm gonna bring my own chisel. And just go walk to the bank over here. It's been a while since I've been over here in this direction. Even though it probably been easier to go that way, but you know what? I want to go visit by the farm. You know. So I had to see how the chickens and cows and alpacas and buffaloes are doing. Got some compost ready in all the locations that, besides the farming guild, and maybe one or two other ones that I haven't gotten yet. So if I needed some more compost, I already got some already made, which is nice. Chirabao or something. The doggo. The name of the doggo there. Luckily, our energy is filling up a good amount. Because I do remember the needing a chisel to turn the bones into the blessed bone shards. I would not want to go there and be like, oh, sorry, we don't have any chisels. Good luck. Once we get out the city, we might just start running. Running straight this way. Got a little bit over half of our energy. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go! Start your engines! Doing good so far. Abandon the bards, it looks like. There's some wolves over there. Oh, it does look like it's possible. Oh, yeah. Wait, I don't think I could have gone through that way. I think this agility shortcut is actually required. I got to bless them, right? Oh, and they got crafting XP too. Why didn't you say so? Man, I'm sold. Oh, you need to bless it first. And this is the first time I've ever done this. So this would be... I see what they mean now. Where you want to just have it next to all the stuff. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. Getting these prayer levels. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, slow but steady, getting that crafting level. I should be walking though, should not be running. Don't need to be in that much of a hurry. And here we go, the last amount. Looks like we got a little bit more than what we need, which is good from what I had extra with the other stuff. Then we go over there, I believe, which is where I need to go to finish it. All right, here we go. All right, let me finish watching this video on how to do this because I've never done it. It's a special bowl. Here we go. This is the place right here. The bin the bowl. Oh my goodness, it's going, man. It's going. There we go, 38. This is crazy. $39. I think I need to go get my prayer restored first, where I can finish off the rest. All right. There we go. 40 prayer. Let's get it. Fish unlock protect from range, which is nice. Got my second protection prayer unlocked. So I got one more left. There's 41. There we go, 42. One more trip back to the altar, and we should have our 43. That's crazy. I got this with about an hour's and change worth of work to get this many prayer levels. And there we go. 43 prayer has been unlocked. Protect from melee is now done. Oh man, so happy to have that unlocked. Alrighty, well, that is pretty successful right there. Now as promised, I'll be doing my my birdhouse runs because I do need those seeds. I do need that 100 XP, and I need the feathers for future fletching stuff. So we're going to go grab outer. I should have gotten some wood cutting done. We'll probably do a little bit of wood cutting because this is going to be my last birdhouse run of the day. Plus, it's like I'm saving the birdhouse for the stardom and bruise in the future. Anyway, so it's going to be helpful. Too bad I can't pick up that stuff, or else I would. Now, what I will do is I will spend some of my money to buy some stuff in here again. I'm going to buy my grapes. I just buy all the stuff here. All this stuff that could be useful for stuff. I buy that. I'm going to get some more jugs. You know what? We'll get more jugs. Wow, it restored that pretty fast. And then I just throw that in the bank. And that's how I got those wines, because I just kept on buying this every couple of minutes when it restacked. But I know when I do more recipe for disaster, it will go up even higher for the amount of storage. But you need to get a chisel and a hammer. I do have my Encando's hammer as well I could use, but I'm not going to. Unfortunately, we only have enough to do one more. This is our last run for this one. I would have to go down to maple logs, which I don't like going down. Downgrading. But luckily, I do have a whole bunch of potato seeds from all the thieving paying off well, along with some other seeds I can use, like barley and stuff. Let's see, we're going to get some teleportation runes going around here just in case I feel and frisky want to do some farm runs. I can do that as well. But without further ado, we're going to go teleport over to the rock to begin our journey over to go do our birdhouse runs. This is how I go do it. I haven't made a dig site pendant yet. I do want to, but I feel like I'd rather want to save the sapphires for the stuff in the future that I need for it, rather than just making a whole bunch of dig site pendants to save myself a couple of minutes. Which does add up over time, but I really want to get... Plus, I would miss a chance to get, like, this gourmet emperor here if I didn't. Missed a chance to get, those spices, man. Those 11 herbs and spices. I need the recipe. I need it. I'm gonna do a little bit of walking because we have a lot of running to go. Quick travel. Please and thank you, my good sir. Yep, and I've already built majority of the stuff here that I needed to. And I have my loom and spinning wheel here. We'll walk to the first one and then we'll run to the rest. I think that should be enough energy, or be more than enough energy actually. So we'll go at 50% and halfway energy to go. Alright, come on, give me something good, please. 2 empty bird nests, okay. I would hope that it had like some seeds or a scroll or some jewelry in there, but no. This is nay. No. But I'm always happy for at least something rather than just getting nothing, but your clockwork back. Filling up with more seeds. Wow, all of them are just empty. Maybe the last one will give me something. And the answer was no, but that's all right. We got what we wanted to. We got some progress with crafting XP, and we got a good amount of hunter XP. Halfway to get the 51 right there. Righty. So that one's done. I'm actually going to take a little look at the Barrow strategy. So they recommend 50 plus in all skills. So the only one that's going to give me some trouble, I think, is going to be Aram, because you can't really attack him. He's not vulnerable to magic. But I can just go melee for him. Oh wow, so Varric has a 25% chance of going through protection, of going through the protection prayers. I don't think I'm ready yet to take him on yet. I do want to go do some more training, so I might go to the crab, actually. I might go back to the crab. I might go do some crab training and chill. Mainly just want to do a small stream to they can say hi to people and chill and stuff like that for a little bit for the rest part of the good old Easter holiday over here. Oh, somebody's burning logs over there. I might try and do a little mini game before I go. I'm trying to think what would be the mini game that I want to do. I'm tempted to do some winter tot because it's winter tots. Because my mining level's high enough, so now I can start getting mithril and hopefully more stuff. Her lore's a little bit higher too. Farming could be a little bit higher. But I'll be happy with anything they give me, pretty much. I really want to try and get that pet, and then trying to get the other stuff from it as well. So yeah, I think we're gonna do a little bit of winter tot. And luckily, we now have the Encanto's hammer, so I can wear that on my offhand. And get my adamant axe. And then we'll get ourselves a knife and a tinderbox. There we go. We got an extra space that we're saving right now, thanks to the Encanto hammer. Coming in clutch. All right, let me get the warm clothes. That's pretty much all I need right there. There we go. Look at me. I look like a fire-making guy right now. Look at that. Don't have the boots yet or the offhand. Offhand saves you a spot for not needing a torch, so I would just keep it in the place of the tinderbox. Where is it at? Here's it at. Games necklace. Rub. Winter tot camp. Bring me there. Won't you save me, winter tot camp? Hoo hoo hoo. And of course, we're going to go to Winter Tot World. Winter Tot 307. So if you want to come chill, do some Winter Tot with me, head over to that 307, ladies and gentlemen. My goal is to try and guarantee to get 3 rewards within 2 things of stuff. And I don't normally fully go with a bag of stuff. I just go with this. I just go with three of these. Put the knife right around here, I think. Yeah, towards the middle. Oh, the razor's invisible to me. So I can't see it. Nice, 450. And looks like we might get ourselves a wood cutting level today, or tonight, if I stay here long enough. And I'm going to get that fletching level too. So once it goes past this, I will start running over and chopping. But I normally go one more row over to make it close to 20 so I can at least get my guaranteed 500 points here. As I'm mainly looking to see if I can get this. Make sure that I repair it if something happens to it. And this is why I have the knife right here, and I'm actually going to... Maybe I'm have to turn on F keys for the... to be able to change the layout again, because I forgot how to do it. My brain fart was super effective. But the fletching's going to help. I think maybe the next game I'll get another fletching level, so that's cool. Alright, here we go. Start burning it. Getting those points, those perks. Because you just need 500 for a for one reward, or 2 rewards, I should say. But I want to get 3 rewards minimum. So I have to do at least another bag of some stuff to get up into, I think it's like the 800s. Or just keep on relighting this stuff and, helping out, repair it if it breaks. That's where I get that sweet construction XP right there I'm looking forward to. Oi there, Mr. WR. Welcome, 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 buddy. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so yep, there we go. I got enough. So in theory, I need to get at least about 15 logs and cut them. So it's going to be cutting it a little bit close with the time that I have, because I have to cut them around that time. I'm just hoping that I can get there back in time before something happens. Alright, here we go. Come on. All right, here we go. We're going to race against the clock now. I think we're going to get it, I believe. Oh, we got 3. We did. Nice. So overshot it a little bit with the stuff. So that's pretty good. The rewards, I don't have any. This is my 73rd, completed my 73rd game. Right there. I'll move this over 1. And yep, we're going to get 54 fletching here off of this game. And we got plenty of ways to work towards the next level for fire making, but I think I'm gonna go until I get. I think I might just go until I get the wood cutting level. I think, and then we're gonna stop after that. So that's gonna be another like 5 games, I think, maybe 4. You could probably do it within 4 games. Yeah, I think 4 is gonna be the play. Because we're going to get like 30 something a game. So yeah, it's going to be 4. And the goal is to get 35 logs, I think, or 36. Something like that. to fully fletch out those. Oh, no, 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 please, please, please. All right, I got the construction. Let's go. All right, here we go. Getting the points. Wow, one fletch away from getting another level. So we're definitely get that level here. Wow, the cold 3 times so far for this time I've been here. They're really trying to stop me. And I had to drink a potion. I'm at 32 warmth right now. Here, I gotta put me up to 54. We can work with that. All right, this should do it in theory. Yeah, especially with helping out with this and stuff. There we go. Got that. 54 fletching. Let's go. We'll take it. We'll take it. One more, and then we can start getting. I think it's the maple longbows or the start of the use. Oh, come on, fix. We're just gonna send it now. I think we have enough points with this. We can't cut anymore. We gotta push it to the limit now. Last couple of percent. All right, we got it. Another one. Let's go. We go to 72 energy. So 3 more games is the goal. So I'm going to have to get about 33, and then 35, I think I need. Yeah. Or 30 something. I need to get like 30 something for one game. I might just do 2 games where I just cut a full inventory and just not fletch the whole thing for the first one. Get a little bit more points. We'll see. Because I still want to maintain getting my 3. Because if I have to do an extra game to get, the rewards guaranteed, then I'm okay with that. To get the level for the wood cutting. I just like the idea of getting levels within the mini games that they have. I'm hoping that we get something new from this, because I believe we can get ourselves a dragon action this if we're lucky enough. We get the right dice roll. All right, just gonna get the extra 4 here. I'm gonna get 1. Stop trying to freeze me, game. All right, come on. Get the points, get the points. Definitely gonna drink an energy drink after this one, or a warming drink. And so I was at like 30%. All right, I can do that. 31 for the other 2. All right, let's see. Let's send the points now. See if we can get a good amount here. Relight it to get them points. There you go. That's not bad. Oh, I was hammering it. Oh, it only gave me 2 rewards then. That's fine. I wanted to stay true to getting it. That's bummer, because I got like 800 and something points. If that last one happened, I probably would have got an extra one. But that's okay. I'll survive somehow. Find the way. At least I know I'll leave here getting to over halfway to get into the next fire making level, which isn't that important because I don't have the wood cutting level to burn the higher tier logs anyway yet, but I will in due time. Alright, so I just need to get 31 logs for each one from this one, so that's definitely doable. But I'm going to try and just do 2 smaller runs then. Had to drink a warming drink. Dude's been coming at me, man. Yeah, chill. Oh my goodness. All right, come on. Just need to get like 14, 15 ones. Come on. These people are not leaving me alone. They're trying to ice me out, man. I don't like this one bit. And there it is again. Come on, we can do this. I believe. I believe. Oh my goodness. Can you stop? I'm trying to. All right, we got 3 though, so that's good. All that relighting paid off. All right, this is the last one, folks. We're going to get the level here. Maybe we might get lucky and get the double construction to get a construction level. Double repairs. We're lucky for this game, too. Let's see. 54 unlocked mithril bolts and mithril/maple crossbow. Okay, that's cool. Cool to know. I haven't made a crossbow yet for one of those, but I might try. I'm really hoping for some juicy rewards, though, from this pool I'm about to go for. As I might go all in and do a big search. There we go, 97. Is that 98? All right, here we go. Now I can move it. Okay, now I forgot. I had probably what happened is that I was clicking on the knife and I tried to click Alt to move it while the knife was being clicked, so it wouldn't allow me to do it. Probably most likely is what happened. But finally moved my my inventory to a nice spot. All right, here we go. Relighting it. Relight. We got our guaranteed double supplies, but we're looking to get one more or two supplies. We want to get three. And there we go. We are 54 wood cutting now. What does that give us? Arctic pine trees. I don't think I've ever chopped one of those down before. It's safe to say. Oh, here we go. Come on. I got the construction. All right, one more broken one. If we can get it in, that'd be great. Uno mas, please. If not, I'll go build something in my house maybe to get the final level. Or not the final, but close to the final level of there we go. All right, we did it. 14 rewards. It meant to happen. Because that's my birthday on the 14th. All right, here we go. We're going to do a big search. Yep, we're going to go for it. Come on. Come on. Oh, we did get our mahogany seed, which is nice. Got some crafting stuff, some teak. Oh, we did get more mahogany logs, which is nice. That allows me to keep on going. I got a little mithril. Got some avatone. Saltpeter. So overall, not too happy with it, but you know, I'm happy that I did get enough mahogany logs to where I don't have to worry about going for another run yet. But here we're at, folks, 11.95. So most likely the next time when I'll be live, I'll be in the 1200s. Accounts are progressing pretty nice overall. Got 40s and 50s in each row so far. Even got a couple of 60s working towards showing up. And even a 70. Of course, course, being the fire making. Appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Discord. That's where I mainly social at and stuff like that. Or you can write a comment on the video as well. But appreciate everybody's support. Hope you all having a great Easter holiday or enjoying the holiday time. If you're not part of Easter celebrating and just like the off time to work on other stuff. So take care, everyone. I'll be live around Friday next week, around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Peace. Bye-bye.